It's Week 13 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's the Jets' electric quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Seahawks, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. They'll give to Hall. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets add 8-3 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Allen is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult.
There he goes, left side. Now inside the 25, Garrett Wilson. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Here we go, set.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 14 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's... Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10.
On the set. Ready?
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Being chased out left. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Paul on to give up the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. He'll look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Let's go. Take go.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A nice little juke. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And quickly they get to the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's got it to Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 23. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets continue to pull away here this first half.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
2nd and 3. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So out now come the Jets. Now there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Russell Gage, 27 yards. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. Able to get away. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And now out come the Jets. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Williams, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Tyrell Dodson charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Throw over the middle. He's got Rucker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out to the right here to Wilson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
70 Lions, back at 60.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll drop to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.